What's good with it, YouTube? Fight fans all over the world. It's your boy, Real Talk Boxing. And I'm back at you again. Oh, man, Lopez and Mr. Bobby Boy, Bob Arum. Bob tripping, man. But Bob always tripping, man. Bob got it all twisted. He got it all backwards. You want to know who has it right? You want to know who knows what he's talking about? And if I was a professional fighter, you want to know who I would want my promoter to be? Eddie Hearn. Because Eddie Hearn is walking it like he talking. Okay, listen. We all know about the purse bid, right? We all know what Bob was willing to pay Lopez, right? 1 point, however much. 1.2, 1.5 million after take home. It definitely won't be that. And then you got Triller, who kicked the front door open and says, hey, man, 6.2, what's good? Bob was upset about that. He was more upset that Eddie bid on the fight. Eddie did that for a reason. He jacked up the price. Eddie probably should get a percentage out of that 6.2 million because Eddie came in and did his little finagling just to piss Bob off. But listen, man. Lopez, honestly, every time he has a mandatory fight, he should go to the purse bid, save up enough money to buy himself out of the contract with Bobby Boy, Bob Arum. He is better off without him. Bob Arum is on his way to losing another great fighter. Because Lopez has got his foot out the door. Lopez already said, hey, man, I won't be back. How could you blame him? How could you blame him? Save up your money, Lopez. Buy yourself out the contract. Because that's not only what you want, it's what Bob wants too. Bob's tired of promoting his fighters. He has two of the best fighters in the world right now. And he can't do anything with them because he's not willing to pay anyone, including their fighters. We didn't get to fight with Sean Porter and Crawford because Bob didn't want to pay Porter. He didn't want to. How you gonna offer me $1 million or a million point whatever? Either way it goes, a lot of people say, well, Sean don't have a strap. He ain't worth over $1 million. Well, I say he is. I say he is. Especially after the performance he put up against Errol Spence Jr. Come on, man. You can get that man more than $1 million. But Lopez, he's on his way out the door. Lopez is young, man. Charismatic. Speaks 2 languages. Witty. How could you not promote this dude? How could you not? You know why? Because Bob doesn't like doing his job. He don't. Eddie Hearn said, listen, Bob has it all screwed up. He thinks the fighters work for him. He works for the fighters. And Eddie's like, yo, my boss is AJ. My boss is Canelo. My boss is freaking Saunders. My boss is Boo Boo. All the fighters that I promote, I work for them, not the other way around. And he said, I'm not hating on Triller. Big ups to Triller. Because they did nothing different from what me and DAZN did 2-3 years ago. We had to overprice because we didn't have anybody backing our brand. Nobody knew who we were. But there was a light at the end of the tunnel. Now look at where Eddie Hearn is now. Eddie Hearn says the fighters need to be paid as much as possible without running your business into the ground. He has the fighters' best interest. Regardless of how many people dislike Eddie Hearn is a man. And if we had a chance to elect one promoter for all professional boxers, he'd get my vote. Hands down. He said, what would it look like me putting a stop to mega fights happening for fighters? You know what that would look like? That would look like me not doing my job. And that's exactly what Bob's doing. He's not doing his job. He said, pay these fighters because there's a light at the end of the tunnel. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, I'm not sure who Lopez is going to go to when he leaves Bob Arum. Not if, when. I mean, but he's got to buy his way out of this contract. You know what I'm saying? Because he signed for another 3 years. You know what I'm saying? So, he's got to buy his way out. And I have no idea how much that is. But if he keeps going to the purse bid and getting these $5 to $6 to $8 million purses, he'll be straight. He'll be out of it soon enough. Soon enough. No fighter stays with Bob Arum. No fighter does. And he's about to lose one of the best things that ever happened to him. Just like it happened to him in the past. But it's nobody's fault but Bob's. You work for the fighter, Bob. not the other way around. Big up to Eddie Hearn. Big up for Teofimo Lopez. Because I think there's big things about to happen for this kid, man. And I'm happy for him. Never mind my opinion or what I'm talking about. Leave your comment down below. Let your boy Real Talk know. As always, respect all, friend, and God bless. Till the next time, Real Talk Boxer. We up and we out of here, baby.